Hello and welcome to another episode of Bahrain Today. I'm Shog Mohammed.
And I'm Mohammed Al-Awadi. In today's episode, we'll shed light on different events, as well as we'll have an interior design segment and, of course, my favorite, the cinema segment.
Our guest today is a creative young Bahraini, Mohammed Al-Mahrouz. He and his partner have created Footpool Bahrain. You'll get to know more about Footpool Bahrain in this interview. Mohammed, it's a pleasure to have you here today. I hope you're doing good.
I'm good. It's a pleasure to be here.
This pleasure's all mine, Mohammed. And I wanted to ask you about the project that you did, Mohammed, about the
Footpool.
footpool.
Mhm.
Yes. Can you please talk about that?
I started it in August of this year.
Okay.
It's called.
So it's not long ago.
It's not long ago.
Okay.
Wait, but
couple of months.
it's you and your partner, right?
Me and my partner, and he couldn't be here.
Okay.
Okay.
He's busy, I think.
Too busy, okay.
Too busy. Or camera shy.
Or that.
Or that.
So
But
where
it's
did you
good
guys?
to have you here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So where did you guys get the idea for Footpool, and what exactly is Footpool?
See, I'll explain football, then I'll explain from
Where you
I
got the idea? All right.
See, first, football. It's a combination between billiards and football.
Football, yeah.
Or pool
Okay.
and football.
Or pool
so-
or football.
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of you using
The stick.
a stick, use your feet to shoot the ball.
Okay.
And they're actual footballs.
And you
Okay.
have to put them inside the cones.
And the game is exactly like billiards or pool. However, use your feet. And the table is, it's about 4 meters
Okay.
by
All
2.
right. Okay.
So it's a huge table. And we actually got the idea from the UK.
Okay.
When we were studying, we went to a football match, and we actually saw the table there.
It
And
was
we thought
there in the football match.
it was there, the football match, in the halftime.
Oh, wow.
So you actually played it?
I didn't play it.
Okay. You
I
saw
saw
it
it.
in
I
the
saw
game.
people playing it.
Okay.
So I thought of bringing that idea to Bahrain.
That's great. And how was the crowd there?
The response was amazing there.
Okay.
And the response is amazing here too.
Oh.
Because that was my next question. Yeah. So was it mostly men or women or teenagers or?
It's for all ages. Men, women, children. Children love it.
I can imagine.
and I can imagine that you can put this in many events in Bahrain as well. Like there are many events in Bahrain that would love to, like carnivals or
Exactly,
even
exactly.
any
Even
regular-
sporting
yeah,
events
even sporting
specifically.
events. You can add them and people would have a good
True.
time there.
True. Until now, we have participated in IGN Bahrain, which was
Fantastic.
A few weeks ago.
A few
yeah.
weeks ago. Yeah.
and we actually went to a kids football academy
Okay.
and brought the table there. And
Right,
it's
they had the event at RCSI, right?
RCSI.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was with the Techers Academy.
Okay.
Okay.
So these are our 2 big events.
And where is your location where it's set, where you don't move around?
Now it's set in Soccer City. It's in Janabia.
Okay.
You don't know where
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. It's a big place with 5 football fields over there.
Exactly,
Yeah, it's
exactly.
very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we even do mini tournaments there.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Private tournaments.
So you do private tournaments often, or you do it in events?
No, we do often in Soccer City.
In Soccer
Okay.
City
But
itself, okay.
if other people want it in their location, we bring the table to their location.
So it's possible for birthday parties or even for school field trips, they could come down to
Yes,
Soccer
yes,
City and
yes.
have the event there, right?
Even for fun days, for
Okay,
school fun days,
that's a great idea.
it's possible.
And as an adult, I'm
Yes.
assuming, yes, as an adult,
Yes.
how would you say teenagers are responding to this? You said that kids are having lots of fun. Would
Yes.
you say teenagers or other adults are more interested in this?
See, teenagers, they try to do tricks. Like they do a back heel, do a Rabona,
Okay,
all these tricks. So they try to be creative
okay.
Yeah.
in that too.
But adults play it kind of safely.
Safely, yeah. I
They,
don't
they
safely.
just want to win.
Or I think they're more serious about it. You could
They're more
say,
serious
right?
about winning the game instead of actually having fun
Exactly.
in the game
exactly.
itself. And
Exactly.
tell us, are you good at this game?
Amazing.
I feel like you'd have to say that. 'Cause
I
you're
have to play against you.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Maybe we should play against
Please
each other.
play against him and make him lose, please.
And what does the winner get?
The winner gets his job. He gets to keep his job or lose his job.
Okay, that's so much in risk right now, but I think I'm willing to take that
Yeah.
challenge.
My
Challenge
question.
accepted.
Oh, okay. You all start
It's
here.
on TV right now, so.
My question is, when you say tournaments, how many people are playing this game at once?
Let's say 7.
Okay.
My opinion, it should be point based,
All right.
so people can actually play again.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's like a tournament kind of thing, and they play. They all play against each other,
Correct.
and the one with the most points can be the winner. I think that makes most sense and more fair for everyone.
Exactly. So
Someone
everybody
might have a bad game and they lose.
Okay, he's just trying to prepare for when he loses.
I'm not gonna lose.
Something else I'm very curious about is you said that when you started, you saw the idea about a year ago in the UK.
Correct.
So did you face any challenges, or what exactly was the process like for you? Did you just come back here and start on the drawing board, or can you just talk us through the process?
When I came back, I started working for my. I actually started working in Khaliji Commercial first as an intern. Then I moved on to my father's job, father's work. Sorry. After that, I thought I had free time. I thought I'd use it well instead of using it to, I don't know,
Do nothing.
do nothing, sit around, play PlayStation.
Yeah.
So I thought of
Doing something.
doing
with your
something
time.
useful
Yeah.
with my time, and learning business.
Okay.
I think learning is by doing.
Okay.
Of course.
That's the best way of learning.
Experience
Exactly.
is very important.
Okay.
So this is like it's like a lesson to me. So I'm learning from it.
And,
Okay.
I'm sure this lesson will continue, and you have more projects ahead. And you're not
Yes.
just going to stay where you are
Yes,
right
yes.
now. So can you tell us, what are your future projects?
I don't want to reveal my secret,
Okay.
but the
Okay.
idea is to add more sports to football, because football is actually my passion,
Okay.
and so I'm thinking of adding other sports.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just thinking.
You don't want to
You
reveal
don't want to
too
reveal
much.
I
the
don't wanna
secrets
reveal.
right now. But starting off with football, I think that is a brilliant idea.
Especially
And-
here where football is
Yes.
huge. in
Football
Bahrain.
is the #1 game in Bahrain, and a lot of people play it. And the other day we were talking about Mala'ib,
Yeah,
which is the app
Yeah.
where you can book football fields.
on your phone. So,
So
it's another young Bahraini entrepreneur taking his love of
maybe
football.
putting your football field on Mala'ib?
Yes, we actually
That's-
proposed that idea to Malad.
That's a very smart idea, and I think that would be a good investment, or a good thing to implement.
Especially
True.
for two young Bahrainis working together. It's a
Yes.
really great thing. And I was curious, you said that you were studying. So did you study business or did you study something else?
I studied business admin in Kent.
All right. So it was kind of perfect, right, for you to start your own business?
Exactly.
Yeah, because we were talking the other day and saying that, like you said, you learn by doing.
Yeah.
So sometimes when people start their own businesses, they don't have that kind of background specifically sometimes, and they learn by doing.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always read, you can always learn, but to actually be a part of something, you have to do it. You have to implement it. You have to start working on it instead of just writing and planning.
Correct.
By doing, that is a perfect plan.
And apart from the knowledge that you've gained, did you get any support, or was your project self-funded?
It's self-funded.
Okay. And why didn't you seek to get any support? Did you feel like you could do it on your own?
I think I can do it by own.
Okay, that's very inspiring. Because usually people are too afraid to take the risk, right?
I think in this age it's worth the risk.
And why would you say that?
I just graduated,
Okay.
so I have nothing to lose. Let's assume it fails.
Okay.
Assume it fails.
Which I don't think it will. Hopefully not.
Hopefully it
Let's
will not,
assume.
inshallah, that-
I'm still gonna gain from it the lessons.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
And what is your message towards anyone who wants to start something like what you started, something that they are passionate about, something that they think is a bright idea, but they feel that there's too much risk in it, they feel that they might lose? What is your message towards those people?
I believe you should always follow your heart, because if you have a passion for something, you're gonna always do your best at it.
And for someone who turned his love for a game into a business, do you think that a business needs to specifically be like a company or something businessy? Or can it be something about fashion or sports or even cupcakes?
It could be. If cupcakes is your passion,
Yeah.
Go for it. You have nothing to lose. It's your passion. You're not wasting your time because it's your passion. You're having fun. So either way, you'll learn.
That makes sense. And who do you think would be the most surprised to enjoy your product?
Who?
Yeah, who
I
would
think
be?
it's him.
Besides
I still didn't
him.
try it yet, but maybe
Because I
maybe
feel
he's
like
right.
women haven't really gotten to the sport yet, right?
No, actually.
Yeah.
But women have tried it.
Okay.
So and they loved it.
Okay.
So maybe you should target women as an audience more.
Right. Make events
Yeah,
centered
make
towards
events
women.
Towards women, yeah.
Mhm.
I think breast cancer awareness campaigns.
That would have been a great
That would have
time.
been a
Yeah,
great
but there's so many
opportunity.
events where you
Yeah.
can celebrate women and encourage them to do the sport. You could do men versus women tournaments, and since we always love to win, I think a lot of women would be very encouraged.
I think we
to do
will be
so.
surprised. I mean, sometimes maybe a guy would think I'm a guy, I might win, but since this is football, you know, you never know. Anyone
know.
could win. Anyone
You could score the black ball first.
You could score the black ball first.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
And something I'm curious about is who was your inspiration as a young entrepreneur? Is there anyone that you saw and said, well, he could do it, so can I?
As a young entrepreneur, I believe my father was the biggest inspiration I had.
It's very
Okay.
respectful.
How so? How so? How did he inspire you?
How did he inspire me? By showing how he's working hard every single day, no matter what. So he does it no matter what. Even if he feels bad, he feels
Tired, for example.
tired, he still does it.
Yeah. Okay, he's dedicated to what he does. And have you ever had days where you felt like this wasn't going to work, but you pushed through?
Yes.
Okay.
There are days that we didn't even get, there are actually 1 month we didn't get any call.
Really?
And no
Yeah.
support whatsoever.
No support whatsoever. So in that month we had to push forward.
Right, right.
So we had to go to people.
Sometimes when you stop for once and you say, okay, let's give up for today, then you might give up for every single day.
Exactly.
So whenever you feel that you're going to give anytime give up,
Push.
don't. Always push forward.
And something I think is important that you can discuss is how important do you think support is, not just from businesses or big companies, but also from Bahraini youth? How is it important for us to support each other in our businesses?
I think Bahrain is there are a lot of smart people in Bahrain. I think if we help each other, we can reach to higher places, like opening outside of Bahrain.
And do you plan on doing that? Maybe
For
in the
sure, I'm
future?
planning on doing that. But let's work on Bahrain
One step
first.
at a
Of course,
time,
of course.
yeah.
One step at a
time. I think you're doing so well for, let's say, 3-4 months working now.
Yeah.
I think it's very
At just the beginning to cover
aspiring.
such
Just the
large
beginning,
events
Yes,
is
yes,
great.
yes.
It's great.
Covering these large events in such small amount of time, I think it's very respectful. And if you don't mind me asking, which game were you watching? You thought about that?
Which game?
Yes.
Man City versus Crystal Palace.
And you're a Man City fan?
No,
Oh my
Okay.
God.
no chance. Also-
Okay. All right. I was afraid that he
Any
was going
Man
to say
City fans,
that.
please don't cut out football as a result of this. Okay, his opinions
Please don't
have
feel
nothing to do
bad.
with the product.
We don't hate any team, but I'm a Manchester United fan. So when you said you don't like Manchester City, I felt
What about during matches or during games, you guys could have tournaments based on your football teams,
Yes.
right?
Like Arsenal, maybe Arsenal fan club Bahrain.
Right, they wear
versus
their
Manchester.
jersey.
versus Manchester United.
It would
fan
be
club.
great.
And I think that's a very good opportunity. In Bahrain, we have these amazing fan clubs. I mean, not many people knew about them. Fan clubs, they are actually linked with the official club
Right,
in
right.
Britain. And in Italy, some fan clubs of like Inter Milan, AC
Correct,
Milan, they're
correct.
here in Bahrain.
Correct,
So maybe
correct.
you could
Work with
contact
them.
them and work with
Exactly.
them. And that would be very good.
And it would generate really good buzz, not just for your business, but also for Bahrain. It would make us look
And it's
really
good publicity for your business as well.
True.
And what do you think about businesses or young entrepreneurs in Bahrain who open very repetitive businesses? Do you think that it's something that can't be helped or something that shouldn't matter because everyone has their own unique twist?
I think everybody has their unique twist because every person is different. So they're gonna have their ideas in that. Let's say like cupcakes.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you're hungry. Yeah.
Keeps talking about cupcakes the whole time.
All right.
Like cupcakes. Every person does it in a different way. It's
Right.
different ingredients, different measurements. That's why.
So being unique at your business is
So far, the
exactly-
only people in
it's-
Bahrain own this kind
Yeah,
of business.
but even if someone else came, I think, even if there was competition, it's still healthy competition. I mean,
Exactly.
if you don't have competition at all, you're going to stay at the same bar that you are in.
As long as no one steals your idea. I'm
As long
very
as no one
against
steals the idea.
idea theft.
Yes, but I think even if you had a competition, that would make you stronger. If you have a good
Exactly.
base, I think you're going to continue.
Well, I think my other ideas, we're gonna build on this.
Hopefully,
Yes.
hopefully. And you don't want to announce them
Yeah,
too soon.
yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want to announce them too soon. But if you don't mind me asking, is there a certain entrepreneur, like you're now an entrepreneur in what
Correct.
you're doing.
Correct.
Do you have another entrepreneur in Bahrain or in the Gulf or even in the world that you would like to mention that
Inspired you, besides someone like a role model like your father?
Besides a role model.
Someone
your father.
specifically business-wise.
Business-wise, I think Malaib app.
Okay.
To be completely honest, because they opened something in football. It was their passion, and they developed it. And I believe now they have employees.
That's very good.
Yeah, and before we conclude, Mohammed, I'm curious as to how social media has helped affect your business. Has it been positive, negative? How has it spread the word?
It was really positive. Actually, for our first booking, it was through social media.
Okay.
So it's for now. It's our form.
Sorry if I interrupt you. How did it feel when you got the first call?
Oh, I was so nervous. I was like,
So excited to finally have a call. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're very happy to get
extremely
That's
happy.
very inspirational to me. So the
Extremely
viewers
happy.
watching at home, if you're starting your own business and you feel like you aren't getting any
You should
response,
call him Hamad.
you should learn from him. He waited a month and now look at him. It's great. It's great. So how can people contact you on social media if they want to book you for events?
They can follow me on Football BH
On Instagram?
on Instagram.
Yeah. All your
and
contact numbers are on there.
My
I'm
contact
assuming.
numbers are on the Instagram page.
All right.
So you can contact me through there.
And Mohammed, is there anything you would like to conclude in
Like tell people at home watching.
to people at home?
Follow football.
You have it here. Follow Football BH on Instagram. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Mohammed,
so
for being
much,
with us
Mohammed.
today.
You're very
We
welcome.
appreciate it. Anika has covered the Awali Festival Ferry. Let's go and have a look at this report.
We're at the Awali Festive Fair, and it's our annual event. It's our major fundraiser of the year. We raise money for charities, many charities in Bahrain, and we expect to have 600 to 1,000 shoppers here, and we have 100 vendors who are selling their crafts, handmade items, and items that are imported. So you can find a lot of fun things to buy for gifts, you know, for the holiday season. The charity organizations involved, well, we throughout the year donate to SNEHA, Indian Ladies Association, and we donate to needy families at the end of the year, and we donate to disabled groups for children.
since its inception 80 years ago, Bobco has also been, in addition to its main role as a main contributor to the national economy, has also been a main contributor to the corporate social responsibility field. And our association with a lot of initiatives, of which this is an important one, is paramount. It's paramount because this is our give back to the community, reach back to the community, and reaching the needy. This fair here, the 2016 Awali Festive Fair, is organized by Awali Ladies Hospitality Group under the chairmanship of Karen Labella, and a group of really energetic ladies who do a lot of voluntary work with the sole noble purpose of reaching help and getting help to the needy as such. This year has been no exception, but I see that there are more exhibitors in here. The spirit really is of joy and festivities is all over the place, and this is also kind of advanced celebration of our National Day celebration as such. And you can't have a more noble cause than reaching the needy. So Bobco has contributed, will continue to contribute in the future in this very worthwhile event, and along with the strategy under the chairmanship of His Excellency Minister of Oil, Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, who's really our greatest supporter.
In today's interior design segment, Noor will share with us the best way to frame your interior. Right now, I'll be talking about 3 different types of frames and what the sizes are, the shapes, or what are they called. One of them will be the contrast. Contrast is if you use a round type of frame, you can break it with the square or the rectangular. You can even break it with a different size itself, depending on the shape. Contrast is something when you break the ice with. It can be used even with the colors. If you use something smooth color or light color, you can break it with a really dark or bright color. This is what contrast is. You can use it with the frames as well. Another thing that I'll be talking about is repetition. Repetition is repeating the same size, either horizontal or vertical, depending on whatever you want. You can repeat the same size, the same shape. Square, you can have 3 vertical or 3 horizontal kind of square shapes of frames. Or you can even use something as it's called the rhythm. Rhythm is you can use the same shape but different kind of sizes, going from a really large size to a really small size. You can use them in a different kind of way, place them in a different kind of way to give it a really beautiful and nice rhythm in your own wall or your own area. Depending on what you want to hang on your wall, if you want a small frame, you want a large frame, or even if you want to have it on a stand, depending on your personality or your taste, always remember one thing, in the end, you're the one who's going to end up staying there. So choose something that comforts you, that makes your zone a perfect place for you. Right now, I have 2 stands in my hand. I have 2 different sizes, 2 different colors. Whatever comes to your mind, you can just choose it. Whatever goes with your area, the color, the rhythm of your space. For example, if you had a small frame, you can easily put this on the stand itself. You can have different kind of colors, different types of frames. It can be a steel, it can be a mirror, because this is a very regular type of stand. You can hang it on the wall and place a frame, but always make sure on one thing: the dimension and the proportion suits it. Don't go for something very tiny that doesn't even suit it, because in the end it's going to show the edges of the stand itself. Or go for something that suits it. Always make sure the dimensions are always accurate from here to the edge. Even the large size, you always make sure that the dimensions suit. Don't go for something very tiny or very small, because if it was really small, the edge or the tip of the stand will show. Choose something that suits it easily, choose something with a good proportion, and make sure the dimensions suit perfectly right. One more thing I'll be talking about is how to place your own frame, what type of things to use, and how to do it the right way. Always make sure this. Use something very basic, very easy, something that I call the measuring tape. Dimensions. Make sure that the proportion of your wall is the right way. Have this and have a pencil in your hand. Always make sure that it's in the accurate space where you want to locate it.
If you have it, you want to place it in the center, make sure you're from edge of the wall, from each end of the wall, go for it, go for the dimension, make sure it's either with the feet or with the meters or with the centimeters, inches, whatever comforts you. Make sure you place it just with the tip of the pencil, just leave a mark so that you can know where to drill, with the hammer, with the drill itself, depending on whatever you want to use. Another thing is, if you want to use the hammer itself, you can use the hammer. You have the nails, place the nail, hammer your wall, and make sure that it's in the right tip of the area. And when you want to place your frame, you can place it in the right proportion, you can place it and the different opposite proportion. It depends on whatever you want to do. You have something else, which is the drilling itself. This, you can make it easy for yourself if you want to drill your wall, you want to drill the holes in your area, but make sure you use something very handy. For ladies, men, it's usually they can use whatever, even if it's heavy. This itself is a bit heavy for myself, but this is easy for you to maintain. For something for maintenance, you want to take off the nail, you want to put it back, and it's easy for you to use. You can place it this way. Always make sure, as I said again, use the measuring tape, use a pencil, leave some marks on the wall to know where you want to place your frame. Depending on the size and the proportion, you want to place them horizontally, vertically, you want to place them on top of each other. As I said, the repetition or the contrast, whatever makes you comfortable. Use always these tools to make it an easy way for you to place your frames. Right now, I'll be talking to you about how to use very simple and easy steps for you to place your frame. What are the things that you're supposed to do to make your frame in the right proportion, accurate, in the center of your wall? One of the things that you need to do is use a pencil, use a measuring tape, and use a nail, use a hammer or a drill. Pencil is used to mark the area. Measuring tape is used to take the dimensions, where you want to locate the frame itself. If you want to locate it in the center of the wall, you should make sure of one thing. Always take the measurement from end to end of a wall, put the center either by meters, centimeters, inches, whatever makes you comfortable. Another thing, use a pencil to mark exactly where the center is located, from bottom to top, from each corner, from horizontal way, vertical way, whatever you want to do. Another thing is, you can take the nail. Once you have marked the center of the wall, you may take the nail, you can hammer it, or you can even drill it, whatever makes you comfortable. But if you want to use something as a drill, always use the safe way. Always use the easy way to maintain your wall. You can use a drill itself. For ladies, this is very good. For men, you can even use a stronger one, the heavy one. This is easy for you to maintain. And something else, if you have a drilling way to put on a frame, always make sure that you create your own space for the drill. Sometimes you can get the wall dust itself. You don't want it to go on the sofa or the floor itself. Either put a cloth if you have a sofa area. If you have a floor area emptied, you can even put it by duct tape. Create your own shelving just to collect the dust itself, to take it off, and then you'll have your own clean space. Always remember one thing. Before choosing a frame, choose the color, the contrast, the rhythm with it. Choose the sizes, where you want to locate it, to your bedroom, your living room, your kitchen area. Make sure it suits the area itself. You don't want to break it with something that could be really awkward for you. So with this, I am done. I gave you my tips. I gave you the ways to do it the easy way. Always go with these things and you'll have a perfect space for your living area. I hope you enjoyed your time and had useful tips, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Noor, for that report. And for whoever who read Harry Potter movies, who read the books and watched the Harry Potter movies, there's a new movie. It's a spin-off for the series. So let's move on to what's on the screens this weekend.
Hi, it's cinema time. And talking about the cinema guide, I'm your guide for the evening. My name is Hemang, and I'm going to guide you through the upcoming movies. In fact, the very fresh movies that are out this week for you to catch. A lot of interesting stuff, whether it's Hollywood or Bollywood, entertainment continues. And while I take you through the rest of the movies, let's walk in and know more. For now, let me take a look up. Hi. One popcorn, please. Thank you. No movie is complete without popcorn. And that's exactly what we're going to do. But when do we really start chomping on the popcorn? When you're nervous, when you're tensed, when there's a lot of suspense and there's a lot of thrill in the movie. And exactly that's what we're going to talk about right away. Captivating, haunting, ingenious. The movie's name, The Good Neighbor, is quite an interesting one. Well, if you talk about the name, it sounds like a very simple movie, but then there is lots to discover when we talk about this particular one. Especially when you think about the plot. Two kids, they plan to do an experiment. They line up their neighbor's house with cameras. And the experiment is all about creating a haunting for him. And every reaction is recorded. So when they start doing the entire haunting experiment, the reactions start coming. But when they record the reactions, they realize they are in for something big. Now, what is that? How surprising could that be? In which direction does the story go? It is something that will keep you chomping on your popcorn. And I think it's a very good idea. So what you can do is, James Caan, his eyes are going to keep you stuck to the screen. The acting is very intense. The two kids, a lot of fun indeed. But then the questions in your mind and the surprises that you'll experience are something that you might as well watch and know about. A Good Neighbor, a good film. Check it out. I'm going for my popcorn. See you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Exhibit C, the living room cam, the camera that ultimately captured the tragedy of the so-called haunting project. What ended up happening after the camera was turned off?
And there he goes. Okay, let's do this. The theory, with the proper execution, it is possible to drive an unsuspecting person into believing that they are truly being haunted. The subject, Harold Graney, the creepy psycho hermit that lives across the street. We're gonna be so famous after this. And wakey, wakey. Knock, knock. Wait, where is he going? Whoa, whoa.
Got a noise complaint? You mind if I come in?
Yeah, I do.
Yay, I got my ticket. What about yours? I'm talking about the animation movie Raven, the Little Rascals, The Big Race. Yes, an animation movie for all, the young and the old. It's actually an adventure. It's all cartoon characters. It's very endearing and it's all about teamwork, acceptance and reaching your goals. It's a race basically in the entire story, but how all the friends get along and how they face all the challenges to reach their final destination is what the movie is all about. I guess life's like that, isn't it? And when you need a break from the reality of life, animation is what you should go for. So you're going to catch the movie, no doubt, while I am going ahead for mine. The other two, follow me. We can check that out together.
Beep, beep, and the audience goes wild. I've won the new Woods record. Naturally, I won against myself. Nobody else can do that.
Raven the Little Rascal is back.
No!
Oh! Do you know what this means?
Driving bin?
No, starvation. Those were all of the supplies. But he does not give up that quickly. And snap, he already has an idea.
A real kart race.
The prize is 100 gold coins.
We're saved! We just need to win the race.
Now it is Woods champion.
I'm not a fan. I'm a race car driver too.
Against world champion.
Then you've certainly had a trophy like this one, huh?
Oh, look who just showed up.
That's a cute cart.
I got it.
The a race is not about friends. It's about winning, Francie.
Don't you want to drive with us, Francie?
Talk about drama in real life. Sport being the theme. This is the movie to get you thoroughly inspired to face your odds. Yes, as you can see, bleed for this. It's a movie which is based on the biography of a boxer, Vinny, a very famous, world-famous boxer who had won world championships and faced almost a fatal accident, but had a spine injury that put him on the bed. The doctors said there would hardly be any hope of him even walking again. But then, a year from that position and that point in life where he was right at the rock bottom, he got up, he worked towards it, and did he not just walk, he went back to the ring and won another title in the boxing ring. And that's what the real life story is all about. So now that you know the real life story, you'll say, wondering, why would I watch it? It's not just about knowing the story. The story is for everybody to know. It's the journey that everybody has to experience. The stars, Miles and Aaron, are the people who are going to give you the intensity, the acting skills, and the prowess when it comes to the skill of the sport, as well as the trials and tribulations of a sports person in the times of hardships. Anytime you feel a little down, this is the movie to catch. Bleed for this is a definitely one watch. Inspiring, no doubt.
We are going to start the weigh-in.
No, dummy, is weight. What weight's he at?
Where you at, Vinny?
I'm coming!
He's coming. Everybody!
140 pounds even.
Tomorrow night, you're gone.
I'm gonna rain on you like a thunderstorm.
I feel like I should be on a box of weeding through the Gatorade commercial.
Dre!
Tasmanian Devil is in Kent County Memorial Hospital tonight with a fractured neck.
If you let me do the fusion, I can guarantee you'll be able to walk again.
I need to be able to fight again.
Me?
And not fusing my neck.
With this severe of an injury, one bump, one fall, any kind of movement, and your spinal cord could sever.
It wasn't supposed to go like this.
Yeah, I know.
We're not done here, Vinny.
Bollywood and its entertainment continues. Like sequels is the talk of the season. We already talked about Force 2. Now, even another movie, Tum Bin 2, has arrived. This is a movie when you talk about emotions, love, intensity and pain. All that put together, where the lead actress is going to go through a lot of pain because her fiancé dies in a skiing accident. Comes the second lead, wins over her heart, who has been through trials and tribulations, seen the ups and downs of life, and with a lot of maturity and definitely a certain amount of intrigue, wins her heart. Now that is where the question arises. Shall she follow her heart or her mind? Answer to this question is definitely available, but not with me. In the movie, Tum Bin 2 is definitely a catcher if you want to go through the tumultuous relationships in Bollywood, represented with music and the beautiful sceneries of Glasgow and Scotland, no doubt. So yeah, a visual pleasure, musical treat, no doubt, actors with fresh faces and fresh talent, and entertainment, as Bollywood always promises. Catch that, Tum Bin 2 is the upcoming one.
पूरी दुनिया में पता है रॉ के कितने अंडरकवर एजेंट्स हैं? सोचो, तुम्हारी कंट्री बिना रॉ के कैसी होगी? दो दिन में मैं रॉ से ऐसा बदला लूंगा जिसे इंडिया कभी भूल नहीं पाएगा।
5 साल पहले मेरी बीवी मर गई थी, तब से मैं सटक गया हूँ। कॉमन सेंस, ये है मुंबई पुलिस का काम करने का तरीका।
Wow. Talk about options, entertainment. Just go online and pick the movie you want to watch. But the theatre has its own charm. Talking about this Hollywood movie, it is not for small screens. The name is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Yes, the name is very intriguing, no doubt. And these 2 hours and 13 minutes of complete entertainment are going to transport you to another world altogether. And this comes in from the pen of J.K. Rowling. Now, who doesn't know her? When we talk about J.K. Rowling, the book, Harry Potter's, the series and the entertainment has made its mark all over the world, no doubt. And J.K. Rowling is the very one who has also written this very book, also being made into a movie. And this book takes us about 70 years before Harry Potter actually sat down to read the book, which this story entails. Scamander is the name of the person who is the author of the book, who goes out right in 1926 trying to document all the strange creatures of the world and in fact even keep them with him in a magical suitcase. And this particular case is what gets lost in New York, where he has a little stopover, and in the process a few magical creatures escape. What happens after that is something I would not tell you, but that is something you ought to catch. It is beautiful, visual appeal, intricate graphics and more, as I promised. Entertainment thoroughly. 2 hours, 13 minutes and you'll be on the edge of your seat. Make sure you catch this movie. Thumbs up for this one for sure.
You've known for 24 hours that an unregistered wizard set magical beasts loose in New York? Yes. Where is this man?
So, you're the guy with the case full of monsters, huh?
Use travels first.
Mr. Scamander, do you know anything about the wizarding community in America? We don't let things loose.
Hey, Mr. English guy, I think your egg is hatching.
You wiped his memory, right? The no magic.
The what?
No magic. The non-wizard.
Sorry, we call them muggles.
I don't think I'm dreaming.
Oh, gave it away.
I ain't got the brains to make this up.
Something is stalking our city, wreaking destruction, and then disappearing without a trace. Witches live among us.
We've lived in the shadows for too long. I ask all of you, who does this protect? Us or them? Danger. He senses danger.
Wow. Watching movies is some experience, no doubt. And that's exactly what we are looking for. I'm Himang, and today we took you through all the movies that are the latest ones for you to enjoy. And promising you, next week we'll be back with more updates about the freshest movies for you to choose from. With this, signing out from Seif Mall, Seif Cineco 2 is where we are, and you keep watching movies till the next week, while I promise you another week of entertainment. For now, enjoy.
So Shog, have you watched any of the Harry Potter movies before?
Believe it or not, I have never watched a Harry Potter movie.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious because I was never interested in the whole wizards concept. And everyone freaks out on me whenever I tell them that. So maybe after the spin-off, I will be interested.
Maybe after the spin-off, The Fantastic Beasts.
Maybe I'll take like a week off and just watch all of the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, it's one of the few books that got perfected into movies, I personally think.
And I can respect that. I can respect as a fan base how much people love it.
Yes.
But maybe I'll get into it after this movie, definitely.
Well, I think we could conclude our episode, and thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned with us for more.
And we hope you all enjoy the weekend, and don't forget to reach us on our email address and Instagram account.